nice people. I'm not all about it. It's not the business, but I'll be nice. Kind of. Kind of, not really. Okay, got this. I need to find out what I gotta bring because I'm going there tomorrow. I spent almost 3 hours.
I never tell you about my conspiracy theory about the rail.
That it's never gonna get done.
Hold on. It's never gonna get done.
It's never gonna get done.
The Democrats in Hawaii, because it's all Democrats. There's no Republicans in Hawaii, except for Linda Lingo, and they chased her off the island. But my conspiracy theory is, so now they're waiting for federal funding. They're out of money. They're waiting for
You know that Linda Lingo was loved
until she did a furry.
Until she tried to sell land that wasn't hers to sell.
Oh yeah.
That's what got her.
Yeah, the ferry wasn't her.
The ferry wasn't her.
Who is it?
Luffy Henneman?
Was it
Luffy
Luffy?
was
I
the
thought it was.
rail.
No, it wasn't.
I thought it was. No, it wasn't Luffy.
Luffy was never the mayor. I mean the governor.
Wasn't.
It was Kanatano before that.
Oh,
No, someone in between them.
Tantano, yeah. Was when the ferry came through. Oh no, the big ferry.
Yeah.
The super
big
ferry.
inner island.
Yeah, that was Lingo.
Who was that, Koki? It was
Because that was just in 2000.
It was a Hawaiian man. I know that.
Okay, we're just gonna say that one brother.
But this is my
Because he stepped down,
Wasn't Waihe'e.
or he was mayor,
Waihe'e was the only
or something, and he was
governor.
going to run for governor.
Jeremy Harris.
No,
Okay, was it a white dude or was it a Holly?
No.
I'm sorry. They both the same. My bad. Ah, I was
no,
like,
it was one local
it
guy.
was a local guy. Was it kind of Asian?
He was running again.
Akita?
No,
Local guy?
yeah.
Frank Fossey?
No.
You're talking way back when only had one bus.
That's so dirty. One bus. That's how it is in Guam. You have that one bus that goes around.
It was the.
and around.
Who did the super ferry, Koki?
Linda Lingo.
It was
It wasn't. No, it was.
Didn't she come in after?
Yeah,
It was like during.
No,
Or was it
Linda
during?
Lingo came in 2000.
Because it was the guy who started the rail.
That
in
was
the early
Luffy.
2000s
He
when
did
Lingo
both
Lingo
of them.
came in.
Smoothie
Okay.
Ella Ufi.
It was part of
Hanneman.
the mass transit
Because
initiative
Luffy
that
is
he
the
had.
one that
Yeah.
Luffy is a
rail.
big man.
He came. No, he
He
came.
didn't go.
He's sick. You know. He came into my job. He looks terrible. He's on crutches.
But yeah,
everything.
no, he actually started both.
I couldn't hear his back. Ah, my back.
He started both projects.
Oh, but he wasn't governor, was he?
No, he was just.
He was mayor.
Yeah.
And then he stepped down from mayor because he was running for governor.
Right.
Against.
And then he never
against
got it.
Abercrombie.
Yeah.
He never
He
got
ran
it.
against Abercrombie.
He should have just stayed in
He did.
office when he had the
Huh?
chance.
No.
You good?
He
No.
messed himself up.
No, Ige got it because Abercrombie got booted because of his special session that he actually thought was viable, and it was. I mean, he did a lot for
No, he did.
the underserved
But
community.
Lingo Lingo, she proved herself in her first term. And she did well in her second term until she tried to sell the ceded lands. When she tried to sell the ceded lands is when everything went up to Washington. It went up to the highest court because it wasn't her land to sell. It
Why was
still
she trying to
belonged-
sell it?
Because she was trying to bring up our deficits. Her claim was if she sells our land, our deficits will come up.
Because she knew it wasn't hers to sell. She's stupid for doing that. I'm just saying. I'm just
That was the
saying.
only thing that I see that she's done.
But we're up for losing the federal.
Yeah. So
On the
this
rail.
is my
Yeah.
theory. So
I like
I'm
theories.
convinced the mayor and everybody in the city council realizes they can't finish the rail. I mean, they said it's going to cost another $3 billion just to get to Ala Moana. Okay, so now they're waiting on federal funding. They're supposed to do a big $1 trillion infrastructure bill or something that they're hoping they're going to get money. They're not going to get money, and you know who they're going to blame?
Us.
Trump. That's their out.
But
That's
Cayetano
their
himself wrote the letter to Congress not to vote for it. Why? Because when the rail first came up, it only was supposed to cost us $16 billion.
And it was supposed to go to
And
Salt
it's
Lake,
all
not by the
federal.
airport.
It's all federal funded.
Oh, they changed.
They
They
changed
changed
it
the
after
route.
they voted.
That's
Yeah.
just stupid. Why are you gonna change something that when you kind of like
Goofy
promised
did
it
that.
already and like
Because
He could.
because
Makes
they were
sense.
because they were upbringing Copper Lake,
okay,
and they wanted to bring it out all the way to the stadium.
okay.
And that's where that's the first phase. The second phase was supposed to go from stadium to Ala Moana because they decided that taking it from the stadium to Ala Moana would allow for the people from Kapolei to go to Ala Moana, which would increase sales in Ala Moana. And also,
Yeah,
it would take the people from the Ala Moana area to the swap meet. And now down to
What
the new mall.
person in their right mind from the west side of the island can go Ala Moana and buy some $80 shirt, knowing full well you can go to Ross and get the same shirt for $20?
The tour
Sorry,
bus,
I'm just
the
saying.
tour bus lobbies, the taxi lobbies didn't want it to go by the airport because,
That would decrease their.
and a lot of people were concerned that the tourists are going to just jump on the train and come on.
Isn't that what it's built for though?
No, because it's only going to go to Ala Moana.
Oh,
So that's why
Wait,
they said it's going to go
wait.
through Salt Lake.
But I remember when Mufi first started, before it went onto a ballot, when Mufi first started,
Talk
the
about
campaign
music, they
for
might be
it,
on there.
it was supposed to be to take people from the west side
right.
because they were getting rid of the boat
Yeah.
that left from Kalailoa to Honolulu Harbor. They were
Okay.
getting rid of it. So it was supposed to help to take people from the west side into town to get them to work on time.
People only from Kapolei.
No, it was supposed to go all the way to Waianae.
How they gonna put that shit? Talk
That's
about
why
shoes.
he didn't think.
the
They
thing
should
was,
have thought about it
the
first.
thing was, we'll get it to Kapolei,
Sorry. I'm just
and
saying.
then,
Because I don't know if I don't.
and it was supposed to go all the way to UH too.
Yeah.
I heard
First
about
phase,
that.
the second,
The
third
first
You know what
phase.
I say?
Yeah.
Since they've got these two going, right? Get this done. And then just take it from Ala Moana, take it all the way down to the zoo.
Mhm.
And then from the zoo, take it into Hawaii Kai. From Hawaii Kai, just take it all the way around. Just keep going all the way around the island.
Might as well.
Because,
Come on.
Might as well.
like 3 months ago, Hawaii News Now had an article in it, and they were talking about the rail projects in Limo because there's a stipulation in the contract that the city was supposed to control waste and fraud. So in the article, they said now with a Republican administration, they're gonna look into that, and it puts everything in question. So I called up Hawaii News Now and I asked them. I said, "So you're telling me in your article that if while there was a Democrat president, a Democrat administration, waste and fraud wasn't an issue?" See, the problem is the Democrats, they thought Hillary was gonna win, and they thought Hillary was gonna win for a long time. And they thought they could just waste all this money, and they were just going to keep getting money coming in. And I think if it ever gets finished, it's going to have to wait until there's another Democrat party. And I'm not an idiot. It's going to be a Democrat party, a Democrat president again.
Somewhere between
I
4
don't
and 8
think
years.
it. I don't think it's ever
Not
gonna
now. It's never gonna get completed. No.
Because they were saying if they don't complete it, they got to pay the feds back. But they're thinking, oh, we'll never pay
They
them
have to
back
pay the
anyway.
feds back anyways, right?
It'll just be one of those debts that they just pay interest on.
Depending on if the project is completion. Because the funds are for X. Right? So if I tell you, I'm going to give you money for diapers, but you go and buy formula, you never buy the diapers, did you use the money for what I donated it to?
I would have.
So if they stop